Hello everyone, my name is Leanne and today I'll be guiding you through a split. So this video is already assuming that you've done a proper warm-up to your body to get into a full split. And if you haven't, I do have a 5-day split challenge. So you can go check out day 1 and get started with that and revisit this video once you've done a warm-up. Now, if you're already warmed up, feel free to grab for 2 blocks or books or something sturdy so that you're nice and supported in your split today. And we'll go ahead and get started once you have your equipment. So take your blocks and we'll meet in a tabletop with the blocks underneath our hands. You'll take your right leg and step it forward into a half split. So right away, my right leg is long, my left knee is bent. With split, we want to ease into it, never force our body into a split. And it's all about patience and practice. So you'll start to lift your right leg up and step it forward. We'll come to about a 50% of a stretch. So keep leaning forward as the left knee starts to come behind your hips. You can lower your blocks as needed. So we'll hold here in this 50%. And I want you to check in with your glutes. Notice if anything's scissoring open. Actively drag your right heel back while pulling the left hip forward. It's like the left knee is dragging forward as well. So you really squeeze off, belly pulls in, shoulders down your back. Now from here, start to lower into a 70%. And we all are at different points in this journey. So your 70% may look like this today. That's fine. I'm using the percentage versus where you should be in the split as a way for you to listen to your body and to gauge what 70% looks like to you. And so we'll hold this 70%. If your hips are pretty low to the floor and your shoulders are shrugging towards your ears, but you just don't feel comfortable sitting down yet, take a block and stick it underneath your hips. So it could be at a high height, a medium height, or a low height. And you can use the block then for your support and have your hands by your side. Again, think of right heel back, left knee forward, lower belly pulls in and up. We'll hold here a little bit longer. So when I practice split, I like to practice it for about 1 to 2 minutes, holding it at least a minute. We want to build our endurance and we want to be in the pose and be with the sensations. As you hold it, if you feel the desire and welcome in your body to go lower, feel free to do that. Keep wrapping your left thigh down and chest stays lifted. And breathe. We'll be here for about a few more breaths. Tell your body you're safe. Slow down the breathing. Trust your body and trust yourself. Good. So now to come out of your split, you come out the way you came in. So we don't want to rush out or freak out. We start to lift the hips up. If you had blocks, you can grab those again. And we start to drag the right heel back and pull the hips back to be over your left knee into your half split pose. You'll take your right knee back into your tabletop and you'll release your hips. So move intuitively. See what your body needs to release. Observe the after sensations. And then we'll set up for the second side. So your right knee will be down and your left leg will extend long into a half split. Again, if you have blocks, let's start on the highest setting and find a really nice half split. The left heel drags back, chest pulls forward. From here, you start to lift the left heel, walk it forward, and as the left heel walks forward, the hips will come forward past your right knee. Now you can hold here, we'll come to a 50%. While you're in this split, I want you to observe what maybe feels tight in your body right now. So if you find that having your right knee far behind your hip is what's kind of preventing you from lowering your hips down, that's usually an indicator that your hip flexors are tight and you want to do more hip work, the front of your right hip. If you find that when you do this, it feels like your left hamstring is like, there's just kind of this pull, you want to stretch your left hamstring more. You might feel that everything is tight, so then we want to stretch everything more and stay with it. But our split really teaches us a lot about our body if we take the time to hold the posture and become aware of what the sensations are. Start to take it down to your 70%. Notice what releases come up as the hips start to lower. And there's sometimes this temptation to lean forward. Try to stay stacked. Shoulders and wrist, belly in. Good. Left hip back, right hip forward. We'll stay here a little bit longer. If you feel comfortable, maybe close your eyes here. Last thing I want to say about this is that if you ever have knee discomfort, add some cushion underneath your knee. You don't ever want to actually be in pain. So split isn't something where we're forcing and we're trying to push through it. It's supposed to be hard, but it's not supposed to be painful. Discomfort is okay. Pain is what we want to avoid. Good. A few more breaths here. We're holding the pose. We're not rushing through the pose. Especially when we hold it longer, it gives our body time to actually get into it and release. And like I said, we'll come out the way we came in. So you'll place the hands down, you can have your blocks, and you'll start to pull your left heel back as the hips lift. We want to bring the hips back to stack over your right knee again. And then from there, your left knee comes back to your tabletop. Shake that all out. That was a lot. Good, and go ahead and set your blocks aside. So that was the split portion. If you have time for a cool down, which I highly recommend, we'll do a brief cool down right now. You'll have a block by you, lie down onto your back. Take a block, place it underneath your hips for a supported bridge. Let the back release. Good, let your hips get heavy into the blocks or the block. And then go ahead and remove the block, hips down. Hug your knees in towards your chest and drop your legs over to the left. Bump your hips slightly to the right so your hips are nice and stacked through the twist. An option to gaze towards your right. Bring your hips back through center. You'll bump your hips to the left first and then drop your knees over to the right. So left hip stacks right on top of your right hip. And this helps to let the lower back release as well. A split does involve quite a bit of back bending and the extension of our back leg. Then come back through center, knees point up. And come up to a seat. So there you have it. That's your split video. And make sure to keep practicing your split over and over again. It's all about consistency and commitment. My name is Leanne. Please like and subscribe to my channel so you're always in the knowing of when challenges come out, new yoga videos, any other content. And I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you. Namaste.